All right, so here's the former UFC world title challenger, perennial heavyweight contender type, the Reem, Alistair Overeem. His crowning achievement, really, that K1 World Grand Prix Championship in kickboxing, still in search of that elusive UFC title.
No one expected him to win that kickboxing world championship, but he went out there and he beat some of the biggest names in kickboxing history. But once he was back in MMA, he has been a true and absolute savage. From becoming the Dream World Champion, becoming the Strikeforce heavyweight champion, he's done about everything you can do in the sport of mixed martial arts.
Of course, he made his UFC debut famously against Brock Lesnar. A lot of the recent wins for the Reem have come by knockout or TKO. He'll be chasing another highlight here tonight. Alistair Overeem enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to go, and so are we for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alistair Overeem. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the right corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here we go with the Reem, Alistair Overeem, early round one. More often than not, the judges not needed in nearly 60 pro fights for Alistair Overeem. We'll see how he chooses to attack this challenger. So he blocked the strike there, counters beautifully with a jab, and at least in this matchup tonight, DC, size matters. All right, so there it is, first takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright, so I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him, just to gain the knowledge that if I need to, I can defend effectively, even though he believed that he was going to take me out over and over again. This is massive. Now he gets to fight where he's comfortable.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There's the hook in the clinch. Lands.
Big double leg level change.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
He's got to start throwing now.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Big ground and pound. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Changing the position. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange. Oh, he's got to try to finish here. Oh, big elbow.
20 seconds now remain in the round. So a strong 5 minutes down.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about, man. Everything's landing. Everything's working. Just like in training. All right? You just got to keep the pace. He can't stop.
All right, so let's see how he responds here, DC, after a big round for his opponent, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I mean, he landed so many leg kicks. It's hard to understand how his opponent is not checking any of them. What is he doing in the octagon that is confusing him so much? But until his opponent answers those questions, it is not on him to change anything. Continue to throw those kicks.
Second round here. Establishing the jab here. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, he stunned him with that knee to the head. Nice punch there by Overeem. Yes. Head strikes. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Well, it didn't take long. You see the signs of bruising on the outside of that lead leg. Single leg takedown. We'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Both guys appeared to land there. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game time.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. This is tight. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now. And very effective with the ground and pound. Under a minute to go. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other one.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Trying for a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight. He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped moving this one. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to... Oh, nice double leg, yes. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom, by the ring. Going for a submission. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he escapes. He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh. He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Armbar, Tim.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes are starting to add up. While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end.
Good work, come on.
That was nice.
Final seconds of the round. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Overeem. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round.
Start defending those takedowns. Defend those takedowns. Don't let him get another takedown. I want you to make him carry your weight every time he does. Make him pay.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested. They dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who else they are.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. him out.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Khabib's back in full mount. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch to the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Oh, good lead right. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Fourth round here, less than a minute to go.
Great job setting up that high kick. Oh, he got him again. Really good level change.
Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. The horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Effective strike there by Nurmagomedov. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut. Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy.
Overeem's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital.
Nice, solid punch lands.
Well, Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knee. Back to his feet. Oh! Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Going to...
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. Johnny, burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, so a tremendous title fight tonight. I know we're still digesting everything we just saw, but if I'm a judge, I'm giving the nod to the challenger and now new champion of the world.
They always say you have to take the belt from the champion. I believe he did just enough to take the belt from the champ. It's going to be a very close decision, but I do believe we have a new champion.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 48-47 Overeem. Judge 2 scores it, 48-47 Nurmagomedov. And Judge 3 scores it, 48-47 for the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Alistair